So I'm making this video as a supplement to a live stream which I'm filming at the end of May. Now I'm down here in Santa Ponsa. We're going to take a walk along the seafront here. It's going to be an area that I'm not going to cover in the live stream, but we're going to check out what it's like down here today. We're going to see what's new and we're going to check out what the beach services are like. So I'm starting this video right by the little beach, right along the coastline here from Santa Ponsa Resort. It's absolutely gorgeous over here today. You can see a lot of people are out as well and in the water. We're right at the beginning of a half term in the UK. The resort is very busy. Now I'm just looking over into the distance. I can see the Cormorant cruise has just come in, the glass bottom boat, which comes along several times a day as well, taking you for day trips along the coast. If you want to check out what that is like, and if you want to book a ticket, I shall drop a link in the description text below this video. But for now, let's head on down towards Santa Ponsa. Now, all the way along this amazing resort, look, we've got these lovely little coves as well. If you don't want to stay on the main beach, which you can see right in front of me, then take a walk along the waterfront here to come and check out some slightly less busy areas. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for the latest holiday advice and news to help you with your Mallorca holiday. Okay, so whenever anyone thinks about holiday resorts over here in Mallorca, you always get this impression of terrible high-rises and packed beaches and it being absolutely impossible to find anywhere quiet to go. But this is not the case over here in Santa Ponsa, and you can see I've just come down here just off the jetty, just down on this whole waterfront area on the way to the beach, and what a lovely walkway it is. Now, if you're coming over here on holiday and you want a bit of peace and quiet, you want to grab a book and you just want to come and sit away from the main beach, well, this whole area here, which runs down along the front of the Globales Verdemar Apartments, really is the place to be. Okay, so we're going to keep walking along here. We've got a little bit more of an update as we walk along the waterfront down towards the beach. Okay, so I've just met Michael and Sally, who are here on holiday in Santa Ponsa. Michael, good afternoon. Tell me, whereabouts are you staying in the resort?
So today we're staying in the Globales Verdemar. We've been here a few days now, but it's very nice. Can be a little bit rowdy at night, it's a little bit noisy. I would put that down mostly to it being Scottish Cup final weekend, so there's a lot of Celtic and Rangers supporters in there. We tend to stay at the Jardin del Sol, which is really nice, really quiet, and it's perfect for adults with no kids, which is where we normally are. Okay, so
you've basically arrived on party weekend then in Santa Ponsa. It's going to be lively tonight and tomorrow night, I think, in the resort centre. But why do you guys come back to Santa Ponsa? What do you like about it?
Do you know, it's a case of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So through your videos, it put us onto Santa Ponsa in the first place. We really like it. We always do a bit of travelling about the island, but we find Santa Ponsa's got everything that we need as a couple in their late 40s. It's it's lovely, and there's plenty of good places to eat, bars if you're into that sort of thing, and we just love it.
That's fantastic. Okay, Michael, thanks very much for talking to me, and enjoy the rest of your holiday.
Thank you.
So I'm just looking out across the water today. I'm not going to be walking along the restaurants which line this area that you can see in front of me. If you do want to check out what this side of Santa Ponsa is like, then I'll drop a link to a video in the description text below this one. But for now, we're going to keep on heading along the waterfront. And we're just coming up to the Verdemar Apartments. Now you can see how busy it is down here today. It's good to know if there's ever a cup final on or a major game, well, it's going to be quite lively down here. But at the same time as well, if you're wanting a really lively hotel to go to over here in Santa Ponsa, then this can be for you. Now, I've also heard about the sunbed policy over here at the Verdemar Apartments, and that you have to actually pay for them. So you pay for them, you have them for the day, and they're yours, rather than in other hotels as well. If you're not at the sunbed, then you have to take your towel up and let another guest use them, but it's not the case here. Okay, so I'm coming up towards the Perseverance Beach Club restaurant, which has not opened as of yet. And I remember coming down here around a month ago. The swimming pool had not been filled. In fact, you can see it's looking very, very empty still today. The chairs and the tables are banked up too. It's quite unusual to see this still closed at this time of year. I thought it would have been open. I don't know whether they have a problem with licensing this summer, but hopefully we'll see this open soon. However, I am walking towards the Las Olas Restaurante, and that is open for lunch. See, it's quite busy. Really lovely spot here. Of course, you've got some really nice views too. Looking down towards Santa Ponsa beach. And look, you've even got another little pebbly beach over here, which is really, really nice to see. And look at it, look, it's completely empty too. So just coming up past the jetty here, where you pick up the Cormorant cruise from. In the distance I can see another sailing yacht as well, another charter yacht that you can grab tickets for. Got loads of boat trips over here to enjoy. Okay, so I'm here with Lindsay and Fernando, who are over here in Santa Ponsa from America on honeymoon. Guys, welcome to Mallorca. Tell me, what made you choose Mallorca for your honeymoon?
Just everything about it. It feels like there's something for everybody. Like I love the beach, he likes to hike, so we had the best of both worlds. We currently are it's Santa Ponsa, right?
Yeah.
And we're in Santa Ponsa, and we're gonna be going back to Palma tonight, and then we're actually not sure where we're gonna go next. Probably Solier and that we have plans to go there tomorrow, just to go to the market and get to see all the stuff there. But we are so excited. This has been such a beautiful, wonderful trip.
It's excellent. Like I had high expectations coming in, but you know, since being here, it's perfect. It's everything that we had hoped for.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, and whereabouts in the States are you from?
We are from Houston, Texas.
You might know my cousin from around that way. Anyway, but what's your favourite part of the island been so far?
Oh gosh, that's so hard because there's so many things. The water is beautiful, like the most beautiful water that I've seen in any place that we've been to.
Yes, yes, very clear. We just took a boat trip. We rented a boat for 2 hours and felt like we were out for about 15 minutes.
Yeah,
so.
I know. I feel like we need to do it again tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, well that's fantastic, guys. I just have to say congratulations on your honeymoon and getting married, and thanks for coming to Mallorca to spend your honeymoon too.
Yes.
Anyway, enjoy the rest of your holiday.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I'm just looking over at Santa Ponsa beach, and you can see, well look, we've got some sunbeds and some beach umbrellas down on the beach today, but are they all up there? And is there also a premier service that has been promised on the beaches over here in Santa Ponsa? Well, let's go and take a look. And check out the sea today over here in Santa Ponsa. It is looking the most beautiful turquoise blue. Lots of people in the sea as well. We do have highs today of 25 degrees. It's very, very warm. And I think I mentioned this in my Palma Nova video, which I've just recently published, but there are many different nationalities over here. So there are lots of French tourists. I've heard Italians too. Of course, we've just met the Americans as well, which is really, really good to see. It's not just Brits abroad or the Irish or Scottish abroad down here in Santa Ponsa today. We're just coming up to a rather busy Santa Ponsa beach this afternoon. I can see that the showers are not working down here. At least this one isn't working down this side of the beach. The good news is that all the seaweed has been taken off the beach. And look, we've got loads of people out here sunbathing today. So we're just coming up past the beachside chiringuitos, well, the first beachside chiringuito today. Just check out a few cocktail prices. Looking like the going rate is €8.50 down here for a mojito or similar. And we have some good news from Santa Ponsa today. Now you can see we've got lots of beach beds and sun umbrellas out, but look, they're just getting the boardwalk, the disabled access boardwalk out onto the beach, which is fantastic news. Now, you know, summer has been slow to start in many areas of the island. That includes over here in the Calvia beaches, but it's good to see finally, if you do have mobility issues, well, you're going to be able to get down to the beach a little bit more easily. And from what I can see as well, it's looking like we've got even more sunbeds and beach umbrellas on the beaches for this summer as well as a slightly different access route too. Quite a few people sitting outside the Barracuda restaurant in front of the Casa del Mar hotel, the H10 Casa del Mar. I can see though that they've got the boardwalk down this second half of the beach already laid, and also masses of beach umbrellas and sunbeds too. We're just coming up past the Santa Ponsa beach chiringuito as well. A few people out having lunch today. Okay, so I'm at the end of the town here where we have the Whaler Isabella Hotel and the building works that are going on here. Can't pass by without quickly checking it out. Let's go and take a quick look. Now that is looking a lot more ready and almost open for business. You can see they've got some brand new terrace furniture that's been put out. You can still see some of it is in the wrapping, but let's go and walk along the side of the hotel. Well, I certainly can't hear any building works taking place today. We're just coming past the Nepenthe Cafe. And it looks like they're putting the finishing touches to this hotel. Now check this out. Are we seeing an amazing piece of Joan Aquillo artwork being painted on the side of the Whaler Isabella? You may well know that up in Can Picafort, we have quite a lot of his artwork, his street art up there. Is this the case over here? Who knows? Now there is a little bit of drilling going on here today. Nothing too major. I would say that we're on the brink of opening up this hotel for the season. Oh my goodness me, yes, it does look like Joan Aquillo. How fantastic to see a piece of his artwork over here in Santa Ponsa. And don't forget, if you want to check out what some of his other artwork is like, and I'll drop a link to a Can Picafort video below and you can see what's up in that resort. Okay, so let's head on back towards the resort centre. Okay, so we're going to head on back down towards the seafront here. Let's go and check out this side of the beach. So just coming onto the beach here, we can see a whole stack of sunbeds and beach umbrellas to my right hand side. You can actually see, look, this big expanse of, well, just sand, and I kind of actually hope they leave it as just sand. They don't go and fill it with more beach umbrellas, because you can see right behind me here, look, the far side of the beach here is just packed with beach services too. Now I can't see anywhere along the beach yet. I can't see any paddle boards or the disabled area. The disabled area hasn't actually been set up, even though we're just about getting the boardwalks onto the beach. And I certainly can't see any sign of premium sunbeds or beach umbrellas either. So it's all very much a work in progress over here on Santa Ponsa beach. Look, you've got the tractors out. Quite a few people just taking advantage of the free sun umbrella service that we have here. Well, it's not really much of a service just yet. We can see as well, look, the boardwalk down this side of the beach hasn't yet been put out. I'm sure it will be very soon. Now, I don't know if it is just me. I'm pretty sure this time last year we did not have beach umbrellas reaching all the way up to the Biwi Chiringuito here. Let me know in comments. Am I imagining it? Maybe I'm not. And just looking back here, yes, I'm absolutely sure that these beach umbrellas weren't here last year, so far here to the walkway. Let me know in comments below, will you be booking one of these beach bed and sun umbrellas that are so far from the beach? And check this out, look, it's quite a walk down to the waterfront. Just as well, they're getting the security boxes on the umbrellas very soon. Okay, so that's just a very quick look at Santa Ponsa waterfront for today. Now, I'm going to be back here to film a live stream. If I have already filmed it, it's going to appear here on YouTube with another piece of helpful content to help you plan your Santa Ponsa holiday for this year. Don't forget to, you can find me on Facebook and on my Instagram, also called Mallorca Under the Sun, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Goodbye for now.